How's everybody doing? We had some rain recently. You can see a lot of the trees that were filled with leaves a little while ago are now empty. Oh well. Seasons, huh? But this week's supposed to be a nice week. A little chilly in the mornings, but I'll take it. So, I guess what I want to talk about today is, you know, what is the perfect bike? Because there is no perfect bike for everyone. You may find the perfect bike for you, and I'm happy for you. I salute you. You've done it. You've accomplished what a lot of people don't. I mean, you may love your motorcycle, but is it the perfect bike? And the reason I'm bringing this up is because when I did my review of this bike, the Triumph Bonneville, I wanted to be as honest as I could, you know, give what I liked about it and give the things I don't like about it. And those were my opinions. You know, the gear shift lever I had to move. The handlebars I put, you know, little risers on. I did the front suspension progressive springs on it. But I did say, in that it's not for everybody. It depends on your size, you know, and how comfortable you are. I have the stock seat on this. I know some people change it to the comfort seat, and you know, that again, that's all personal preference. But here's the thing that happens. I made the comment about the bike not having self-canceling turn signals, and man, did some of you people jump on me about that. And I did, in all honesty, I did say this might not be an issue for you. But for me, coming from a bike that had self-canceling turn signals, I would tend to forget to shut them off. And it could be a safety thing if I leave it on and people think I'm turning. And they're coming out of a side street and just decide to pull out because they think I'm turning. And whose fault would that be? I'm the one who had my signal light on. So, I don't know. And the reason I think that all bikes should have them, and maybe they shouldn't, I don't know. The old bikes never had them, and we got along okay. But like, take for example, this bike has traction control. How often are you ever going to use traction control? I mean, are you going to try to sit there and spin the wheels to impress a girl in a car sitting next to you? I don't think so. Yeah, you may take off in the rain on some spilled diesel or something, and the rear wheel may slip. But to be honest with you, while you're going into a corner and the wheel starts to slip like that, I don't think traction control is going to save you. I mean, now I'll probably get 100 stories of people that, you know, traction control saved their life. But in all honesty, how often have you ever needed traction control on a motorcycle? Maybe if you're driving in the sand or off-road. I don't know. But how often would you use self-canceling turn signals? Like, all the time? That's my point. I mean, so, you know, right below in the comments, jump all over me because I made the comment that bikes should have self-canceling turn signals. Now, here in the US, and this is another interesting fact, all new cars are required to have tire pressure sensors. Okay? Now, who would benefit more from tire pressure sensors than a motorcycle? I mean, if you get a flat tire in a car, you get a blowout, the odds are pretty good that you're going to make it to the side of the road safely. Much better chances than on a bike. So I understand that in tubed tires you can't have one of those valve stems that you can have on the tubeless tires. I get that. They do sell the kind that go on top of the stem, and again, they add weight to the stem, and I don't think they're so great. I don't think they're so great for the tubes, but a lot of the tubes have the metal stems that, you know, there's a nut on both sides that hold it to the rim, so maybe you could get away with it. Well, that's my thoughts on safety anyway. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Everybody, like I said, everybody has their opinion on what's, you know, the perfect bike and not the perfect bike. So when I did my review, you know, I wasn't trying to say this is the perfect bike. It's a very good bike. I love this bike. There's just a few things I would change about it. And I think what happens is when you say something like that, people who have spent $12,000 to buy their bike and then go online and watch these reviews, they don't like criticism on them because now it's their bike. It's like, how dare you say something bad about my bike? Well, I mean, there's got to be something about every bike that's, you know, that you don't care for either. If it is, like I said, if it is the perfect bike for you, so be it. Congratulations, you found the perfect bike. Without trying every bike, can you make that judgment? I don't know. All I know is I haven't tried every bike. And there's bikes out there that I probably wouldn't think I would like that I would. And there's bikes out there I probably think I would love, but I'd take them for a ride and I wouldn't like them. Can you see this indicator flashing? I know on the camera you can see it on my Yamaha and on my Honda, the old bikes. This one is not very bright. It does not grab your attention. It does at night, or, you know, when it's dark out. But not so much during the day. So I think that's why I tend to leave it on. Sometimes. Or maybe just talking too much and forget about it. Anyway, how are you people doing? I've talked enough. How are you people doing? Huey's enjoying the fall ride. At least I think he is. So if you haven't checked it out already, Anthony Rides Philly. That's a good channel. I think he's just starting out. And of course he's based in Pennsylvania. And he just did a ride to the Poconos. Beautiful roads out there. Oh my God. I gotta get out there. It's not that far from me. 2.5, 3 hours maybe. Yeah, I gotta get out there. I think I have a friend who's buying a vacation house or something out there, so I'll have to, you know, lean on him. Anthony writes, Philly, AZ Desert Dog. He's out in Arizona. Beautiful roads out there. What a difference in landscape compared to here. Where here everything is, you know, hills, trees. Out there it's mountains, deserts, but beautiful. And he's got some bikes, you know, made for that kind of stuff. He's got some on-off-road bikes, strictly street bikes. Yeah, check that out if you get a chance. And of course, the all-year motorcyclist. I mean, a lot of you probably came from his channel, but the ones who didn't, you should check out his channel. He's over in the UK. Very entertaining. Does at least 2 or 3 videos a week. Yeah, I think you really enjoy that channel too. Yeah, so those are my 3 recommendations this week. I got some more channels I subscribe to that I'll recommend in the coming rides. But for now, I think me and Huey, oh Jesus. I don't know what the heck I ran over there. It was a loud pop. Acorn or something maybe. Look at these people, they're just blowing their leaves on the street. Alright, I think I'll sign off here. Have a good rest of the day, whatever time you're watching. Hopefully I'll have another video out soon. And thanks for watching. And I will catch you later. Take care.